considered a former patient, but I guess once you're a patient, you're kind of a patient for life, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
So once you're there, you're there forever. They're always going to take care of you. And his dad, Leon Petit, is with us this morning. And Leon, first off, how old was Trey when he was first diagnosed and sent to St. Jude?
15 months old.
15 months old. I remember when you found out. We were doing, matter of fact, I think it was right around a radiothon that many years ago, and we found out, so we were doing stuff with the TV station, and all of a sudden Leon Petit of NBC 15, his son is going to St. Jude, and I can only imagine what it felt like for you personally to find out that your child has cancer and you've got to go do something.
Oh, we were devastated. Of course, we didn't know anything, at the time we were doing all this research, and we hear, the doctor told us he had neuroblastoma, and what?
Yeah, what does that mean?
And you talk about, the donations and everything, how much it changes. Trey was 15 months old. If he would have been born 10-15 years earlier, his survival rate would have been like 20%. He probably wouldn't be here. But because of the donations and the research and the things they do at St. Jude's, he's alive and he's doing well.
Now, Trey, you go to St. Mary's, is that right?
Yes, sir.
But get that close to you right now. But you're playing baseball for somebody, right?
Yes, sir. I play for McGill.
What position do you play?
I play catcher and I pitch.
Well, see, now here's the deal. You had cancer. You're not supposed to be able to play baseball. Doesn't work that way, does it?
No, sir.
Not with St. Jude, that's for sure. He is a healthy young man today, thanks to St. Jude, and we greatly appreciate that. 1-800-795-1800. Leon, if you could just kind of remember back your first experiences, the first time you walked through the doors at St. Jude.
The people were, wonderful smiles. The staff there. A lot of times, and not to knock hospitals, but we've all been to the emergency room, and everybody's got to get that financial information and how they're going to pay it. You go to St. Jude's, all they're concerned about is getting your child better.
Did you realize before y'all got there the way the finances worked at St. Jude? Did you have any idea that this was something that the finances were going to be the least of your worries?
I heard a little bit about it because we were just kind of bombarded. But yeah, when we got there, no one ever asked us. All they were concerned about was making him well.
And I guess that what really stands out in my mind, and I'm sure as a parent yours as well, is that means that you don't have to worry about anything else except getting your child well.
Absolutely. And like I said, everyone's upbeat. The children are smiling. If you've been up there, you see the wagons going around in circles, and all these children are going through these treatments and stuff, but they're smiling. And the staff, upbeat. They're always, everyone's doing their best to get better, but there's little stumbles and
Sure.
But everyone's focusing on getting the children better.
And Trey, how old are you now?
I'm 14.
So 14. So really for like the last 12 and a half years or so, Leon, y'all been making trips up there. You've seen the expansion, you've seen the growth, and you've seen the success rates and survival rates increase as well.
I've seen the survival rate for what Trey had when he was 15 months old. I think it's increased now about 10-15%.
That's amazing. And it does that when you guys pick up the phone and call and help us continue the battle for research and battle to help these kids survive. So let's call right now. I'd love you to call in honor of Trey this morning at 1-800-795-1800. Again, that's 1-800-795-1800. Trey, I know that you're not big on talking on the radio. You told me that, and it's like I'd rather be in school right now, which is really surprising to hear any youngster say. But I thank you for coming out today and sharing your story.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Leon, personally, I know you've been going through some personal things yourself lately. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. I've been blessed. I was diagnosed back in April with osteosarcoma, and I had my lower jawbone removed, and I've gone through some radiation and chemo, but very blessed. I had a good PET scan a couple months ago, and no cancer, and just
Well, those whether they're talking about your child or talking about yourself, are there any better words than cancer-free?
Cancer-free. God's good.
Amen to that. So not only can we celebrate the fact that Trey is a healthy youngster going to school, playing baseball, but Dad is doing very well as well, and that's great to hear.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate you coming out. Let's do something. Can you imagine a family gets a double shot like that? First, a son is stricken with cancer, and then Dad later on is stricken. I'm so glad they're both doing so well. You look fantastic. Thanks, guys, and have a great baseball season.
Thank you.
I expect for you to call me and tell me about the no-hitter you throw, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, excellent. 1-800-795-1800. 1-800-795-1800. Let's do it for the Petite family this morning, right now. You've seen Leon on television for years. Now you can show your support for him and his son, Trey, at 1-800-795-1800, or you can donate online at 95ksj.com. Dan, Shelby?